Jalen. Jalen, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. Last time I talked to you, we were in Arizona after that devastating loss. I asked you what kind of lessons would you take from that game into the next? What's one lesson that you've learned that you're really harping on this week to succeed?
I think every game has its own lessons in it, and I know it's easy to draw back to the last moment we had here, but every game is equally important and has equal value. And so you want to take away as much as you can from all of these games. And I think how we've been able to evolve out the year, grow, get better, learn from things, the good and the bad. I think that's why we're here.
It's about playing the game well, like on Sunday. Nobody cares about the friendship or anything about being other. We want to win.
You being able to block it out, does it make you more passionate on Sunday to prove those people wrong?
No, because I take it on my attitude. I don't even register it in my brain. It's just a story. It's just words. It's the end of the day.
I love that, man. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Travis. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm living the dream. How about you?
Man, I'm excited.
Living smooth.
Thank you. So not having Jason in the league anymore kind of makes it so there's no more brotherly competition. And I know brotherly competition. I'm a younger brother like you. Sometimes
Still might be a little competition, but he won't say he's fully in on being a cheer for the Eagles this week. But I can tell in his tone he wants the Eagles to get it.
what does it mean to you to know that he'll be able to cheer for you a little bit more?
And you know what? I love my brother. This game, no matter who he cheers for, won't sway me one bit on how much I love the guy. Football is just a game. It's something that we're bound to love, and it will take us a career. At the end of the day, it's real. And my brother I wouldn't be here without my brother and vice versa.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
How are you?
I'm great.
I'm good too.
Me and my boys back home are big fans of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a two-parter for you. So first off, how did it feel for you to be so welcomed by this team, from VG calling your name and then the fan base being so passionate about you? Then also, what does a guy like me have to do to join the exciting light?
We could make you an honorary member. Make you an honorary member. No, but being drafted here at BG, calling my name, that was really cool. Just to be welcomed by the city, all the fans. It's truly a blessing. I couldn't be happier to play. I wouldn't want to play anywhere else. It's the place I wanted to be. It's how passionate the fans are. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Be a part of Southern University, and be part of the Philadelphia Eagles. That it makes my job easier. I'd say that. Work for Shea Sean Barkley. Makes my job easier and even better team.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, appreciate what you're doing.
And how was your transition between the Giants and coming to the Eagles? Your chemistry with Jalen just seems so perfect. Was it kind of an instant click, or did it take time, or how did that develop?
I would say, it takes time, but the way it develops is, the way we grind in off season. What is it? What he's supposed to do, go against each other. I say that's the way that you develop a relationship with each other, and also the respect for each other. So I think that's why I look like it.
Hey, good job. That was a good one, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Excited for Sunday.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Man, so a lot of young dogs on this team, especially the defense. How important has it been for you to kind of coach them in a way to be the best that they can be?
Well, you know what? I try to show them first about what I do every day, because you got to be consistent in anything that you do. If it means something to you, you got to make sure you put the work in every day. Take your breaks from your sports shoot, but make sure the majority of the time you're working on your craft. And I think these guys done a great job, even with me being hurt, being injured this year. They held that torch on their head, and they plan on going out there this weekend and giving their best shot to go get that ring.
Yes, sir. And then also, Super Bowl 52, late in the game, get that strip sack against Brady. If you're playing this week and it's late in the fourth quarter, Are you going for it again against Mahomes?
Hey man, we going for it all game. That's the as a D lineman, that's your dream.
Yes,
Go out
sir.
there and get the quarterback from us. So we gonna make sure we rush together and do what we gotta do to get them.
Yes, sir. Great to meet you,
Yeah,
BG.
got to meet you too.
What? Hey, what's up, man? So you had posted about how this might be your last year in Philly.
Again?
You had posted about how this might be your last year in Philly.
Yeah.
How does that drive you on Sunday? Are you gonna play a little harder for these guys?
Oh,
Yo, how are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, man. We're back.
Right.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna ask you, what is the biggest lesson from Phoenix that you're taking into Sunday?
Yeah, as you go through any game in the NFL that you play, any game that I've been coaching as you play, you kind of you think about the things that you did well. Don't think about the things that you didn't do well and how you can improve on those things. And so that was something that we went through when we got back in Phoenix. Hey, here's what we did well. Here's what we didn't do well, and you try to get better from those things. And we won't get into the things that were changed through the daily organization Super Bowl week. There's some things that we're doing a little bit different, to try to get better from our last experience.
Jalen. So you have a quote, you had a purpose before everyone had an opinion. Everyone always finds a way to count you out. How do you use that every day? Do you use it as fuel? Hey man, how you doing? So being back home for this game, what does that mean to you? And then also, what is the biggest lesson that you're kind of harping on? I mean, you second Super Bowl in your career. What are you doing to win this one?
Being back home means a lot. Didn't have the support here. Getting to see some of the family that I don't get to see where the season and things like that. So I would say the biggest lesson is, just stay in the moment. Don't let the home get to me. Be under control.
Thank you. One day closer, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. So I gotta ask you. Obviously, you got to the main stage with VG before and got it done. This being his last year, having the chance for him to come back, how does that affect you on Sunday if he does play?
Yeah, mentally, there's nobody I would love to play harder for and get the ring for than BG. I've been with him from day one. He's Eagles played most games in history, run a uniform the most, so it'll be an honor to send it out the right way.
Yes, sir.
The honorable way.
And then also, you do so much for mental health on your social media. Why is that so important for you? I know in the everyday to-day life for a normal person, it can be really hard, but especially for an NFL player who has to deal with all that outside noise constantly, it's got to be hard.
Yeah, well, the problem is whenever you let people define who you are, then, you're always going to be in that state of gray area. But for me, I think it's about communication. I think it's about being human and transparent. And there's a lot of alpha athletes that go through a lot of anxiety. And so just know that they're not alone and that there's help and that there's always somebody out there to lend a helping hand.
Thank you, Auntie. How are you? How are you? I was wondering, could you get up? I'm a short guy.
Yeah.
Can we show everyone what
Yeah,
Southern University is like? I mean, just compared to me, I'm like this.
You come up here, man.
Look at this. This is Southern University here.
Got it.
You can enroll if you want, man. You can enroll if you want.
I told them I'm in.
You can hold the bag for us. Well, it might be a little trouble.
Thank you, man.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
That was a good
I'm
one.
so happy you're here, brother.
What has it meant to you to learn from Darius Slay this year, especially if it's his last year as an Eagle?
I don't know if it's his last year as an Eagle. Hopefully he come back better next year. But this meant a lot. He's welcomed me with open arms.
Yes, sir.
Blazing.
Hey, man, how are you? So when people talk about Reed Blankenship, the talk of the town is always how he figures out a way to close the game when a team is driving what's going through your head when you get that interception at the end of a great game?
Oh, it's such a relief. Such a relief. Because at the end of the day, I know our offense, if there's time left on the clock, they're going to get the job done. And I feel like that's one of the best moments ever. You know, you're just like, wow, like I just ended the game, whatever. Let's go home to the next one.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
One step closer to the game, man. I'm excited.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you, the thing that a lot of people think about when it comes to you is your on-field talent, the backwards hurdles, everything. But for me, what sticks out most is the selflessness that you bring to this team. What does this team mean to you? Because it obviously does. And what's encouraging you to get it done on Sunday?
I would say the team means everything to me. One, just from day one, the way that they walk with me with open arms, and I'm kind of the new guy, and I feel like I've been on this team for 7 years, so definitely got so much love. I appreciate it for them. And the thing for Sunday, it's the big game. It's the game that you always wanted to play in as a little kid. You just didn't want to play in the winning, and so the mindset to go out there and do whatever it takes, and lock into the details, buy in to the scheme, and go out there and just let loose and let it fly.
What has it meant to you to be able to come into this Eagles team and kind of change the culture? I mean, the Eagles linebacker core was kind of a joke before you came. And, I mean, the way that you tackle, the way that you get out there and get after the ball is just, it's unlike anything I've ever seen.
Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate all the compliments, but it wasn't just me. It was Nakobe Dean. It was Nolan Smith. It was Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. We got some dogs on this defense, and one man can't change the identity of a defense or a team. So I'm glad to have my dogs behind me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.